I'm going to yield back and recognize the ranking member, Ms. McBath, for an opening statement.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. And I would like to take a moment of privilege to welcome our colleague, Congresswoman Erica Lee Carter. It's an honor to have her with us today to observe and to serve with us, and we are really very proud of the legacy that you continue to carry on behalf of our dear colleague, Representative Sheila Jackson Lee. Welcome. The FBI's Criminal Justice Information Services Division, known as CJIS, is an information hub that provides a range of tools and services to law enforcement, national security partners, and the general public. It facilitates background checks on prospective firearms purchasers, compiles criminal history reports of suspects, and maintains fingerprint databases, playing an essential role in supporting law enforcement and helping to keep Americans safe. I am pleased to welcome CJIS's Acting Director, Timothy Ferguson, here with us today, and I look forward to hearing from him about what Congress can do to best assist CJIS with the services that it provides to law enforcement and the American public. To the extent my Republican colleagues want to spend their time today discussing uniform crime data reporting about the year 2021, I would urge them to work with us to reconsider their focus. We are now at the end of 2024, and while we know that data shows that the violent crime rate has been dropping nationwide for several years, there is more that we must do to fight violence in this country. Violent crime is not a partisan issue for me. It is deeply personal. Gun violence and hatred took my son Jordan from me 12 years ago. I vowed that his death would not be in vain and have devoted every minute of my life to working to prevent other parents from joining this ever-growing club of parents who have lost their children to preventable gun violence. Yet this year, firearms have been responsible for the loss of nearly 16,000 American lives, and yet another mass shooting at a K-12 school just yesterday. That is why I am particularly interested in hearing from Mr. Ferguson about CJIS's role in maintaining the National Instant Criminal Background Check System, the NICS system, and how that system helps to keep firearms out of the hands of those who are not permitted to have them. I also hope to hear about how CJIS has and will continue to implement the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act. That legislation made several months ago. So I am very, very grateful for your presence today. I hope that this next Congress, my colleagues across the aisle, will focus on additional legislation that will help to reduce violent crime even further, like banning assault weapons, establishing a federal extremist protection order system, investing in community violence intervention programs that have been shown to actually reduce violence, and giving law enforcement the funding that they need to keep us and our officers and our community safe. And as we close out the 118th Congress, I look forward to hearing from Mr. Ferguson about CJIS's role in protecting the safety of all Americans. Thank you, and